if I can get that to stay. Can I get you to stay, I think? Or no? Probably not. Some tells me it's just not gonna stay there. I'm trying to use the other thing to hold it in place.
Excuse me.
You guys. Here. Okay, good. We're trying to make dinner. Yeah. I'm trying not to be loud. We're making mushroom cavatappi. You guys, I cheated. So, as you guys know, we've used HelloFresh for forever. Hashtag not sponsored. Please sponsor me, HelloFresh. Sponsor me so much, please. Anyway, hold on. I gotta fix my hair and then I need to. Give me a second. I gotta do this and wash my hands. Get that out of my way. Oh, paper towels. You guys are on the paper towels. You guys. But anyway, I cheated. So, I went to the welcome back thing, right? Because I hadn't used HelloFresh in a little bit. Just because of, you know, with everything we had going on and with my schedule, we just weren't cooking as much as I wanted to. But then Sarah made a statement a week or so ago, and she was like, Mom, we really need to get some of that mushroom cavatappi again. And I was like, you know, I could buy the ingredients for it, but trying to find cavatappi pasta has been like nearly impossible. You can find ones similar to it, but they just aren't the same. And so we went back to HelloFresh, and it's a great deal. By the way, I do have free boxes to give out, so I'm going to probably do that on my Instagram and just give them out, right? Just going to post the codes. If somebody gets it first, they get it. I'm not going to do like a drawing or whatever. I'm just going to post it on there, and if you happen to be someone who's able to access the code and use it, then use it. But I'm going to do like a slide one, so there'll be 3 slides with the codes on them. I'm going to put those up probably here in a little bit. So if you really want a HelloFresh box and it's free, yes, just an FYI, you will have to put in a credit card, debit card, whatever, bank card number. That way, if you decide to go forward with a subscription, you can. If not, you just cancel. Do I need this? I do not. Shit. That was so loud, I did not want to wake him up, but it's going to. You guys. Okay. I want this to put the noodles in. This can just go out of the way. So, stop real quick. Can I just put everything inside of this? We've been trying, anyway, so I ordered the HelloFresh, right? And we decided to do the 4-person meal plan, which means it's a 4-person meal plan, but with 3 meals. So technically, because it's just Sarah and I, that's 2 meals per thing. So that means we get 6 meals instead of 3. So I can make the mushroom cavatappi twice versus just the one time. So we are doing that instead because it's only $112. And that's for 6 days worth of, 6 dinners. So that's what we're doing. And so I was like, I cheated it. And it's awesome because that means, not technically cheating, you know what I mean though. We worked it to where we can actually get more meals for our money. So, and then of course, little man, he just kind of nibbles whatever we're eating. So there we go. That makes makes me a little happier. This needs to be churned over because, yo, it's sharp. Okay, now I can finish this. But anyway, so you got your mushrooms. We've got the greens. And now I need to make sure I do the greens correctly. Like, the mushrooms are already chopped. Don't need to do it. And then just this. Got it. All right, so after the pasta is cooked, we're going to actually do the mushrooms and with some salt and pepper, which by the way I do have right here. So some salt and pepper. Some salt and pepper. This stuff has so much flavor to it, like you don't even have to do much of anything else. So you just do this, and then where are we putting the little like the scallions? When are you cooking the scallions thing? Separating them, right? We're not doing meat. Oh yeah, this is where you're gonna do it. So then, after you do those, you put those to the side, and then you add your other stuff. So as soon as the noodles are cooked, we can do the next step. This is like one of Sarah's and my favorite meals that HelloFresh has. So they're really amazing. By the way, also, if you want to just go on to HelloFresh, they have what they call a menu thing, and you can go in there, recipes. And you can actually find all these recipes on their site, and you can go and buy the ingredients yourself, and it has these instructional kits for you to do. So you don't even have to get the food from them directly. You can get the recipes from them, which is really, really neat. So this is the flour. You got your milk. They actually send you everything. So like the little thing of milk, the flour to do, this is gonna be for the creamy sauce. You got your Parmesan, like this is fresh grated Parmesan. You got your roasted garlic and their butter. So this is like your actual butter. And then they also give you your cream cheese, because this is gonna be made with cream cheese. So that's what we're doing. Hi, Cameron. So yeah. By the way, it was Taylor's birthday today, you guys. I got him a present that he was ecstatic about. I'm not really going to talk about what I got him on here, but just know he loves it, and he was super ecstatic about it because he didn't have one yet. And he was just like, I've been thinking about getting one and whatnot, and I was able to get 10% off on it, and I was just like, this will be great to get for my baby, because I wanted to get him one for a while, and so I did, and he loved it. He had a great day. So yeah, I'm really happy. Like, he was so happy today. I just called him a couple minutes ago, and he was giggling his butt off because he was talking to his other half, and so but yeah. Oh, let me go get my drink. That's what I get for messing with Pepper. I just fucking sneezed. I don't want to hear it for anybody. Yes, I am drinking a full throttle. And yes, it is 10:30 at night. We are home, and I'm cooking dinner. That's what happens when you work a job where you're gone for 12 hours of the day. You get home really late. You make dinner really late. But we did have a really good brunch today. Can I just say that the cost of eggs is absolutely disgusting, by the way. And the excuse they're giving us as to why the egg cost is so high is really disgusting. And the only reason why I say this, here's why I say this. Their excuse right now, the reason for the cost of eggs is avian flu, right? This bird flu thing that they're talking about. Hear me out. But having worked at a grocery store before, there is quite a significant amount of eggs that do not get sold. A significant amount that don't get sold in their little window that they're supposed to get sold in. So they get disposed of, right? They don't take this stuff and give it to somebody else to use or whatever. Once it's considered expired, it's expired. They dispose of it. So the fact that they're saying, well, because the bird counts and whatnot are coming down because of this flu thing that's going on, and they're losing numerous amounts of birds, so therefore not making as many egg production, so eggs are going to cost more because of the fact that there's less to go around, is, to me, someone who's worked in grocery stores, and if any of you have worked in a grocery store, y'all know the same thing. When they dispose of stuff, they dispose of it. I mean, I'm talking like they bust it apart, make sure that somebody else can't snatch it out of the trash. They dispose of it. And it's extremely irksome when you see it happen, because you're just like, just because something says it's expired off the grocery shelf doesn't mean it's like, it doesn't mean it's gone spoiled. It just means that it can't be sold anymore after that set date. When people buy it off the shelf, it's going to, it's going to lose its store life, shelving life before it actually goes bad at home. Like, you're going to have it stored in your house longer than it is allowed on the stores, at the stores, right? So it's not that it's actually gone off. It's just they can only have it on their shelves for a set number of days. So it's super annoying when they're using excuses like, oh, well, there's a limited supply, when no, there's not. Hi, Caitlin. Let me check these. Are you guys almost done? You're getting there, huh? I just want a singular, thank you. Nope. Give me a singular noodle. I just need one noodle. Can I have you, please? Thank you. Really close. It's so crazy to watch this and see Bella Thorne and stuff. Oh, I am making a mushroom. Oh, there you go. Creamy mushroom. It's called Creamy Dreamy Mushroom Cavatappi, and that's what it is. It's this. So I've got, I was showing it earlier, so I've got my scallion. I gotta finish cutting this up. We've got mushrooms. We've got the milk and the flour. You've got your cream cheese and your roasted garlic and herb butter. And then, of course, the cavatappi noodles, which are cooking right here. And I'm going to strain them into here, because it's all, I do all of this with just the one pot. So you don't have to do this with like anything else. So I think this is pretty much like done. They're fine if they're al dente. It is delicious, by the way. So I do this, I always just kind of strain it out of here. I could probably do this quicker if I bring it over here to allow me to. By the way, you guys, I am posting shorts on the channel. I'm gonna try to do a short every day. Try, like a little, and they're only like 60 seconds. Like, that's the amount of time they give you, is 60 seconds. So my couple of them that I already have up are really short. I think one of them is only like 15 seconds. Today's was just over 35. And I did one yesterday that was like 43 seconds.
So if you guys want to check those out, you can. Ugh, gross. Gross. People, like, when you're given that, when you take on that job and you're trusted,
That is disgusting.
it's disgusting. But believe it or not, it was known to happen a lot back in the day. That freaking thing is so hot next to me. Of course it's hot. It's on still, but I need it to stay on because it needs to stay hot so I can do the next part. So, next part is getting the mushrooms cooked up. So I'm gonna have to do that part next. Yes, I could use a strainer, but I'm trying not to dirty a bunch of dishes, so I'm using my straining spoon, which is kind of nice to do, but it takes a little longer, but I'm really in no hurry. Okay, we're gonna put this here. Those can sit back here. Alright, so this is going to be the part where I do a little drizzle of oil, and then my mushrooms with some salt and pepper. Where's my oil? Right where I just need a little bit of oil. That's the only time I'm going to need that. Well, that can get cut up after this, but let's get our mushrooms. The cool part was on this one, the mushrooms were actually already chopped up. Usually they send you like a whole mushroom. This time they did not, which I'm super actually happy about. I'm so glad they actually have this cut up already. Just super happy they already had this cut up. So. Also, I had somebody ask earlier today on one of the videos about us being in the RV. And I thought, because we've done live streams quite a bit, I thought they were aware that we've been in the RV. We've been in the RV for a year now. So, oh my God, Sarah, look at the size of this mushroom. These aren't baby Bellas, these are full-size portas. That sounded funny. Oh, that was loud. Come on. Trying not to be loud, and I'm over here making all the noise in the world. Jeez, Marie. Oh my God, that smells so good. I need to get like a better, I can't find my little, I was going to use my little tripod that allowed me to like sit it up here and like tilt it down so you guys could see what I was cooking. But like, I'm literally balancing you guys on a paper towel roll because I can't find my thing. Actually, I have a feeling it's in the car. I'll bet you anything. It's in the car in that little drawer. My tripod that I was looking for.
I don't know.
I think I left it in the car. Yeah, I'm almost certain it's in there. Oh, it smells. I need to get a little bowl. One second. Just one of those. Some You guys, the thing I posted today showed you all the fog we woke up to this morning. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze again. Oh, the pepper. I used to never have this problem. Is it with age or something that this happens? I don't know, but like you guys, I'm not even kidding. The pepper gets me, man. How long are we doing that for? Till brown and slightly crispy. Okay. Get a piece of this out from behind it. Don't go nowhere, guys. Taking your paper towel from under you. We're going to be putting mushrooms in this with the paper towel, so you gotta, because you want to take a lot of that oil off. But yeah, so we're doing all this. I'm gonna cook this up. The other two meals that I got, one of them is like this steak meal, meal, which I know I'm not supposed to eat beef, but you guys, come on. So the one we did get, which by the way, Sarah and I really like vegetarian dishes. I think like, we like, of course, a good protein here and there, but we really enjoy the vegetarian dishes. And this one is a silky Sicilian penne tossed with mushrooms, zucchini, and tomatoes. So that's the other one we got, right? And then that one, Sarah, does come with lemon, just so you know. So that one's a lemon one. And Sarah loves the ones that come with lemon. And then this one, we've done this one before, and it is absolutely amazing. So this is a beef tenderloin and a balsamic steak sauce with a chived mashed potatoes and a roasted garlic or broccoli. So this one, like, oh my gosh. So that's the other meal that we got. I'm actually sad that these are not like the other ones that I have of these. I think I already have these recipes, thank goodness, because I have them in a folder and they're like hard, like they're more sturdy. These are really paper-like. So I'm trying to figure out, will I be able to hole punch these ones without doing too much damage? Because I want to put these in the cookbook thing. But hey, it is what it is. So, all right, those look like they are ready. Oh, they smell so good. You guys have no idea. So, see if I can show you guys. So there's the mushrooms all cooked up. And now we're going to put those in here with the paper towel so that they can kind of, yeah. Oh my God. Oh, the smell is amazing. All right, now time to do our sauce. Now here's the hard part. Let's get the scissors. Get the scissors out. This one we're going to chop these up, right? So we are separating these parts. But this part we're going to do while pasta is cooking. I already did that part. Melt 2 tablespoons of plain butter. Strainer, whisk. Oh, I need the whisk. Some kosher salt and pepper. Do I have any butter? I don't know if I have butter. Regular butter. Thank you. There you go. Last. Oh God, Jesus Christ, Marie. We're doing. It's 2 tablespoons, because we're doing just a half serve, right? 4 tablespoons for the 4 serve. Okay, we're just doing a half serve. And then this is going to cut right to here. And then that will get cut up for that. All right. So right here we're going to do your butter in a pan that was used for your mushrooms over a medium high. Add your scallion whites and cook until just soft. All right, okay. Be quiet, thing. back here. Okay. Probably add a little more of these to it. And then those are going to go for scallion greens. We don't want this too high because otherwise it will burn the flour, and we don't want to burn the flour when it's time. So now we're going to do, that only takes about a minute to do this part. What, baby?
Which part are you cooking? You
The
cooking
onion. Yeah. Well, the butter is what you're mostly smelling because the
No,
onion
it's
just got put in
my
there.
eyes.
Oh. Sorry, I'm trying to fan them. Okay. Now we're going to do, add your flour and cook. Start, oh, I need the whisk.
Ouchies.
Huh?
My eyes are ouchies.
Sorry. So this one is going to be add your flour, cook and stirring until it's lightly browned, then whisk in your milk and your reserved pasta water. We're not doing the water. I never do pasta water, guys, because one, we don't need it. It'll just make it too runny. Yeah, I've learned my lesson not to do that. I did that last time and it was bad. Okay, so now that that's done that, so now we're going to brown our flour. So, what's this say? Caution, transporting live laundry. Oh my god, we need one of those for the side window of the car for him. Alright, now we're going to do our milk. This part you're going to slowly do this. You're whisking milk in. So the area that we live, I have learned, like with these recipes, the reserved pasta water, which I always reserve it, but I don't, I'd never end up using it because otherwise we'd end up with a really thin sauce. And I don't want that. We want a nice, creamy, thick sauce, right? So with this one, we're going to do this. And this is going to thicken. And then we'll do our cream cheese. And then we're going to, we already got the cavatappi drained, and then we're going to add this, the butter stuff into here after. So now we'll let this start to simmer. Oh, by the way, I caved and we got Disney Plus. I had to, because, you know, there's the little one and we wanted to have access to shows and stuff for him. Though he's so active, he doesn't give two craps about television. I think the only time he watches anything is when we're driving, and we have Mickey Mouse Clubhouse for him on there. I always forget with this top one to do this. By the way, if you guys are wondering why I'm not cooking using the gas, we've had, oh my goodness, get off of there. We've had torrential downpour where it rained really hard. And so because of all the rain, the sensor on the gas lining sensor got wet. So you can't turn it on, it just keeps beeping. It won't kick over to allow the solenoid to kick over to allow the gas to flow through. So it's gonna take probably a day or two and it'll dry up and then we'll be okay. But everything got soaked out there. It also doesn't help that we've been waking up to 28, 29 degree weather, which, by the way, excuse me, we're in like southern Arizona, you know, what, southwestern Arizona. There is absolutely no reason we should have. Could you all come off of the whisk, please? We kind of want that in the food. It's just gonna stay stuck, isn't it? Or I'm gonna be sad if that just stays stuck on there. Come on. Come on. That is so good. There we go, that came off that time. But we live in like southwestern freaking Arizona. We're right on the border of California, literally on the border. Like, we live on the border. Like, on our street, we're in California. Like, literally 2 seconds, we're in California. So, tell me why, when we get 120 degree heats, and usually only like 50 is our coldest, why have we been waking up every freaking morning for the past 3 days to 28 and 29 degree weather? And it's so iced up outside that I had a layer of ice on my windshield 2 days in a row where I had to go out there and start the car up to thaw my car down so I could actually drive it. There we go. Can we get you to actually like warm up, please? It's starting to thicken up. It's just taking forever. But yeah, it's so weird to get up and find that it's so cold outside. And usually it just doesn't get that cold here. It's never like one of those things where we have to worry about it. I mean, just here a couple days ago, Sarah and I were going out in shorts and like regular t-shirts. Come on, thing. This in there. Where's the this? I was like, where is the peel tab? know it's late, so a lot of people aren't going to be here to chat. Pepper, salt. Very little salt, I don't want too much. Very good. All right. Now add this in. Don't want that stuff in there. I just want just the mushrooms. Just the mushrooms. Just the mushrooms. Give me that. This can stay behind. Don't like that in there. Alright, that goes there. And then the mushrooms. And then your Alta pasta. Inside the other. I'm like, where did I put? This stuff away. This can go. Oh, that's right. Just cutting up our even without adding the water and just doing by the instruction thing, we still ended up with a thinner sauce than I like. So I'm kind of cooking down a little bit of the water. And then we're gonna serve this up. You ready? I know Sarah's like, Mom, please hurry up. We're both really hungry actually. It's been one of those days. Okay, we are done on this front. know Sarah's not a huge fan of the onion, so just a little bit on here for you. For me, I really like the onion. Sarah's not as big of a fan of the onion as I am, so I will eat all the onions. I put a little bit on there. Is that okay? I don't know why I asked you if it's okay after I've already done it. She could have been like, no, Mom, I don't want onion this time. I didn't even consider asking her first. Right, so that. Now we're going to put Parmesan. That side has the opening. Usually they have an opening, it does not this time, so. Now I know the other thing Sarah's not a fan of is the Parmesan. So, just a little bit, right? That good right there? Man. You guys ready? There we go. A creamy, dreamy mushroom cavatappi. Ta-da! Here, Mamacita. There you go, you guys. And that is dinner. There we go. So now I'm going to eat my dinner. What you think, Mama? Chef's kiss. Yes, ma'am. Okay, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me while I made dinner. And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks. All right, good night.